Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Taxonomy. Further information: taxonomy of wheat, major species. Hexaplat species, common wheat or breed wheat, the most widely cultivated species in the world. Spelt. Another species largely replaced by breed wheat but in the 21st century grown, often organically for artisanal breed and pasta. Tetraploid species, durum, a wheat widely used today and the second most widely cultivated wheat. Emmer, a species cultivated in ancient times derived from wild emmer tree dicotyledons but no longer in widespread use. Khorasan or community is an ancient grand type of Khorasan is a historical region in modern-day Afghanistan and the northeast of Iran. The grain is twice the size of modern wheat and has a rich country flavor. Diploid species strain in corn domesticated from the wild Ancum tibeticum at the same time as emmer wheat. Hold versus pre-threshing species. The four wild species of wheat along with the domesticated varieties in corn, emmer and spelt. Haves hulls. This more primitive morphology, in evolutionary terms, consists of dog-gland gleams that tightly enclose the grains, and in domesticated wheats, a semi-brittle rachis that breaks easily on threshing. The result is that when threshed, the wheat ears breaks up into specklets. To obtain the grain, further processing such as milling or pounding is needed to remove the hull or husk. Hulled wheats are often stored as specklets because the thumb gleams give good protection against pests of stored grain. In pre-threshing or naked farms such as a drum wheat and common wheat, the gleams are fragile and the wretches tough. On threshing, the shape breaks off, releasing the grains. History. Domestication. Hunter-gatherers in West Asia harvested wild wheat of thousands of years before. They were domesticated perhaps as early as 21,000 BC, but they form a minor component of their diets. This phase of pre-domestication cultivation lasted at least 1,000 years, during which early cultivars were spread around the region and slowly developed the traits what would come to character their domesticated forms. Repeated harvesting and sowing of the grain of wild grasses led to the creation of domestic strain as mutant forms forms of wheat were more amenable to cultivation. In domesticated wheat, grain are larger, and the seeds inside the specklets remain attached to the ear by a toughened rachis during harvesting. In wild strains, a more fragile rachis allow the ear to shatter easily, dispersing the specklets. Selection for larger grains and non-shattering heads by farmer might not have only deliberately intended, but simply have occurred because these traits made gathering the seeds easier. Thanks.